Welcome to this new add-on spotlight. In this add-on spotlight we're gonna look at this new native project for Flight Simulator 2020, the Boeing 767-300 Echo Romeo. Currently there are some limitations. For example, it's using the 747-8 India cockpit, but it has a new flight model with newly calculated noise, working system adapted from the 747. There's a new 3D model with animations. There are effects for engines, controls and wing flags. There's a working autopilot, but there are still some minor issues with it. And mostly the exterior lights are working, but most cockpit lights aren't, so keep that in mind. It's a very early, I would say, version, right? It's a 0.1 version. So don't expect, I would say, everything to work correctly. So if we go over the aircraft, you can see that the, I would say, livery is, well, besides the, I would say, windows, it's pretty neat. It requires some more polishing here and there. Engines are running at full speed, as it looks like. So there is some issue with the engines also, which probably needs to be corrected because the throttle is set to 0. You can see that the flaps are now set correctly. While there's another aircraft taking off. And the flaps are also working right, so I can move the flaps and they're simply reacting to that. Other than that, the ailerons are working. Let's go to the back of the aircraft. Also, the other systems are working perfectly. So let's go inside and see how it looks like. Well, the inside, it's a lot more silence. You can see that the steering wheels are, I would say, standing not centered, so that's probably an issue which needs to be adjusted. So let's see if we can go airborne with this one. So we're gonna take off the parking brake, gonna increase the throttle. Even further. So let's pull back a stick. We're going airborne already. We're climbing.
Leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
So we're going to increase the climbing rate a bit. So here you can see some things are not working right. For example, the overspeed is not, I would say, being triggered, which would normally cause, I would say, an enormous amount of noise. Auto throttle can be enabled, but it says disconnected, probably because it's in overspeed. So those are the functions which are not working yet, right? So keep that in mind. So it now says disconnected, while actually it's connected. So we're gonna ignore C. So what are other items which still require some attention, right? Well, if we look at the altimeter and the speedometer are working, the navigation systems here are not working. I'm using the Salty 747 add-on. I'm wondering if it has to do something with that. Maybe it works with the default 747, but maybe not with this, the Salty one, which could clarify why some things are looking a little bit weird. The Salty one now also has a nice iPad screen here, by the way. But you can see that it works, right? We can fly, we can climb. If we go outside, you can hear the overspeed now. So it works overspeed, but not inside the cockpit. Strangely enough, it works outside of the cockpit, but it doesn't work inside the cockpit. But hey, I would say it's still in development, right? So it's version 0.1 and we can fly with it, so that's really cool. The aircraft is, I would say, pretty easy to install. You just download the file from Flight Simulator 2. And once you've done that, you will have to unzip it into the community folder. Most of us know where that is, right? So if you don't know where to find it, you will find a video on my channel, which you can find on the top, how to install them. Once you've done that, make sure that you restart Flight Simulator so that it can detect it. Currently it comes with only one livery, so be aware of that. It comes with the Air Canada livery while we're climbing like crazy. And it flies. I do expect that some of the issues or things are not working due to the Salty 747. So keep that in mind, that you might want to remove the Salty 747 add-on temporarily if you want to fly with this aircraft, to make sure that all the systems are working correctly. So here ends this review of this nice aircraft while it's going down again. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. If you've got questions or comments, then feel free to post them in the comment box below. And if you want to stay up to date about new videos I'm posting, then make sure that you're subscribing to my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.